Well, hello again. Facecam's back because it's another mini-series, Proudie at the World Cup. I couldn't really think of anything really witty because I can't really say Proudie in Russia because technically I'm not in Russia, I'm in my own bedroom. So we're just going to stick to Proudie at the World Cup. But hello again, welcome to a brand new mini-series. The mini-series being called Proudie at the World Cup, which I've just explained the name already. Well, what is Proudie at the World Cup? Well, I've decided to do a mini-series based around 5 different teams that I'm going to be managing who are qualified for the World Cup 2018 finals in Russia. And I've got a very good generator here, you know, classtools.net, best of the best. Obviously, the budget's a bit stretched at the moment, but I have put 31 of the 32 nations that have qualified for the finals in Russia. The 32nd team that I didn't put in was England, because I have a feeling that a lot of people are going to do an England save. So I didn't want to do that because I don't want to upstage people or get England knocked out early and be the blame of it. So using this picker, we're going to pick 5 teams in this episode, and those 5 episodes that we're going to do are going to be based around the teams, and I've got to try and win the World Cup with them. Easier said than done. I mean, imagine if I got bloody Morocco and got knocked out in the first 2 games. That would be pretty shit. But we're going to stop waffling on and get straight into it. So we're going to move to classtools.net, and as you can see, I've put the 31 teams into this wheel. All we have to do is click it, and then we're going to pick the 5 teams, and every episode is going to be based around that team. Hopefully, fingers crossed, we get 2 good teams, 3 shit teams for the entertainment value, because that's all I've got on this channel now. Now, the first team we are going to be managing is Sweden. I mean, well, I would have preferred Mexico there, but Sweden's not a bad, bad team, I suppose. South Korea, Mexico, and Germany in the group. Might be a little bit difficult. Might have to call up Ibrahimovic. Moving on to the second episode's team. That will be Morocco. Brilliant. I mean, imagine if I got bloody Morocco and got knocked out in the first 2 games. That would be pretty shit. Not the best of starts, but I'm assuming that they're going to give me Brazil. Brazil? Oh, we got Mexico. So I've got 2 teams in the same group. Brilliant. So that's episode 3 sorted. Oh, this series is going shockingly so far. Episode 4 team will be Croatia. That's, we just missed out on Brazil there. So, fantastic. That's 4 teams probably never going to win the World Cup. I'm not really going to change that, am I? And finally, episode 5, the final episode of the series, I will be managing Senegal. I mean, the series sounded better in my head than it's actually planned out to be. Okay, so I've just picked the 23 players that I'll be taking with me to Russia, and there are a few familiar names in there. Obviously, we've got Victor Lindelof, who is of Manchester United. We have Sebastian Larsson, who I've recalled into the team. Obviously, had a very good season at whole, 2 goals in 40 games, so obviously in World Cup form right there. John Guidetti, who he was an FM god like a few years ago. He's got 2 goals in 2 games this year, so he's going into the World Cup in great form. And then finally, probably the star player of the team, Simon Tibbling. Yeah, that's, I don't really know much about them actually. I'm just picking random players and saying that they probably might be doing well this year for me. Now, we've got 2 friendlies before we take on Germany in the first game at the World Cup against the USA and Qatar. So 2 big teams there. I'm not going to manage them because I don't need to. I leave that to the assistant manager. I just take charge of the most important games, which is the dead rubber against South Korea at the end of the group when we've already been knocked out. I see the bookmakers have put us at 25-1, which means if you put a tenner on us, then you're an idiot. Okay, so I've just finished the 2 friendly games that we played against Qatar and the USA, and, well, it wasn't the greatest of games. We drew Qatar at home 0-0. And then followed that up with a 0-0 draw against the USA, so that is fantastic. But it's not the worst of news, by the way. They made me confirm the 23 to pick, for the World Cup and everything. I just noticed that we have 22 players, and 2 of my strikers managed to get injured in the game against the USA. John Guidetti is going to be out for 5 weeks with a damaged foot, so we won't be seeing him for the entire World Cup because I'll get knocked out, in the group stage by then. I only just found out as well that Marcus Berg is out for 4 months. So I don't have Marcus Berg. So my 2 best strikers are out of the World Cup already. Brilliant. What a series this has been already. Oh, at least I can confirm a replacement. brilliant. That's just absolutely superb. The options are very, very limited. Any Ibrahimovic, maybe? I think we're going to go for Alexander Isak, 18 years old. I did call him up for the preliminary 30, but I decided to cut him, and now he's back into the team, so that's worked out well, hasn't it? Superb. Alexander Isak. It's not very good. It's a very inexperienced forward line I have now with Sweden. Not going to go well, is it? Germany first. Oh, Jesus. Well, here we go. The first game of the World Cup. We're going 4-2-3-1 because I know no better. Counter mentality. Structured team shape. A few instructions here and there. Alexander Isak, who's just come into the team, leads the line for us. Oh, we're going to get killed. Oh yeah, I may have just realised that I forgot to delete the fake files. So the Germany team is just made out of random players. Okay, well, I may have a chance then. I should probably sort that out for next episode. Couldn't even get that one thing right. And the team talk's not gone that well either. So, well, 2-0 defeat maybe? I'll take that. It's going to annoy me that Germany don't have the real names. Yeah, probably annoy me. And if I beat them, then people are just going to say that, well, it's not the real German players. So, you know, we do have a highlight though. Lustig, we've scored. I mean, that is probably the most somber reaction to scoring, but we've actually scored a goal. Jimmy Durmaz gives us the lead after 3 minutes. Well, I mean, we didn't score in any of the friendlies. You know, the 2 friendlies against 2 of the probably worst nations that we could have faced in Qatar and USA. But we have taken a lead against Germany, albeit a fake Germany. But it's still Germany. If they've got German names, then they're Germany. Maybe we are going to win the World Cup. Who knows? You know, it's a good start. 3 minutes in. I've always liked starting fast. Normally I finish early as well. But, you know, that's another story for another time. We're getting quite a few of the highlights here. I mean, you know, it's a bit unfair why I'm getting the highlights. But we've got a penalty. That's makes no sense. This, you know, maybe Sweden are a lot better than I thought they would be. Jimmy Durmaz to get his second. It's 2-0. We're beating Germany. We are beating Germany 2-0. Maybe this is not going to be a bad save after all. Maybe I'm going to win the World Cup in the first episode. Who knows? And then it goes downhill gradually in every other episode preceding this. Whether it's the real Germany or whether it's the fake Germany, you know, in my eyes, this is the real Germany, and we're beating them by 2-0. I mean, they got Müller on the bench, so technically they're more real than they could be. Not much highlights going on, but, you know, I'll take that. You know, keep a clean sheet. That's the main thing here. You know, we go into our next game against Mexico, top of the table, and Germany have actually had a highlight, so at least it's not all loss. I don't want to be dominating all the teams because then I'll scare them all. You know, no one will want to play us in the second round. I think we're going to take a 2-0 win over Germany. Yes, we are. We've started the World Cup campaign in fantastic form. Obviously, put in the comments that that wasn't the real Germany, so it shouldn't count. But it's a win nonetheless. Fantastic win. We've started our World Cup campaign in great form. Bring on Mexico. Okay, second game, Mexico. Next, a win here would send us into the next round with a game to spare. So with that in mind, I am going to keep the same team that beat Germany by 2-0. The same structure, same mentality, same instructions. Hopefully the same result. Probably not, no, because Mexico have actually got real players this time. So we'll probably lose now. Now I'm actually playing against proper players. Well, here we go. Second game. I'm excited. Although Mexico are playing in this red and white number, which I'm not sure really makes sense, seeing as we're playing in yellow. Wouldn't it make sense them playing in green? I don't know why I'm complaining about it anyway. Oh, and we got an injury already, so that's another player probably out of the World Cup. Sebastian Larsson, go and do your thing. Mexico have scored. Okay, it's fine, you know, it's just one goal, like, we still got a +1 goal difference. Obviously, we're second now, because Mexico drew their first game against South Korea, but, you know, we're still in and about it, we're still second. We do have a highlight here, and Sebastian Larsson finds Jimmy Durmaz, who finds Isak has scored! The guy from Dortmund who's only 18, and we brought him to the team because every other player managed to get injured, and he has equalised against Mexico. 1-1. We are back at the top of the table. Thank you very much. Send us into round 2. And Jimmy's in again. Oh, he's hit the post. He could be top goal scorer by the end of this tournament at this rate, if he put that shot in. obviously not hitting the post. I mean, hitting the post wouldn't allow him to be top goal scorer, but now if South Korea could draw Germany later, it means that I'm in prime position to finish top of the group. I mean, we do have some options off the bench if I need them, but at the moment I don't really need them. Actually, no, I need them because we're past the 66th minute. I haven't made any changes yet. That's against everything I believe in. My Sweden side are looking very, very confident at the moment. I wouldn't be surprised if we make it 2-1 now. I generally would not be surprised. I mean, roll the clip where we actually make it 2-1. See what I mean? Alexander Isak is 2-1. We're going to beat Mexico. We're going into the second round of the World Cup. Who said this save was going to be bullshit? Well, actually, technically, it's bullshit because I'm actually winning games and succeeding. But maybe I was an international manager. Maybe this is the calling. This is my calling. International management. You know, I've brought in this 18-year-old from Dortmund. He's only played once for them. He scored twice against Mexico. You know, he's a world beater. He's basically Wayne Rooney and Chicharito. Oh, it's 2-2. Well, yeah, well, we're still unbeaten. So we're still unbeaten. That's fine. It's all right, lads. It's all right. Just concentrate, please, for the last 3 minutes. You know, don't concede another. We might concede another. Mexico on the attack in the final few minutes. They've hit the post. Oh no, it's offside. Oh, I may need to change my underwear. I mean, I'll take a 2-2. I'll take a 2-2. I will take a Desmond. You know, Mexico, not the worst team in the world, and obviously the team I've got isn't very good either. So, what a result! We are pretty much into the next round, aren't we? If we draw South Korea, I need South Korea to do me a favour and draw Germany if they could. Well, Tibling's out for the rest of the tournament, so that's one of my key players out. That's great. It's just great. Well, South Korea lost to Germany, so that means South Korea are out. We should go through. We should go through now. Easy. I mean, we're top. Germany second. I don't know who we might play in the next rounds. I probably should have checked that. I think it's whoever's in Group E, which is probably going to be Costa Rica. I mean, I'll take Costa Rica. Oh, come on. We're going to win the World Cup, lads. We are going to win the World Cup in this episode. Okay, here we are. Third game, South Korea. There has been a few changes to the team because obviously injuries and whatnot. So Simon Thurn comes in for Tibling. Actually, that is the only change. Yeah, there's not really any changes I can make. Well, Martin Olsen's playing, but is that really a change that I can really say? Martin Olsen, wow. I bet South Korea is shaking in their boots. I mean, I'm going to predict we're going to sneak this 1-0. 1-0, I'll take that. Obviously, a draw would mean that we could qualify top as long as Germany don't beat Mexico. Although if Mexico win, then they might finish top. If we could just win, you know, then we don't have to worry about the permutations. We are on the attack. Lustig has given it away, so that's a great highlight. Great start to the highlight. And Jimmy Durmaz into the box. Barcroft! Oh my god, what a goal! What a goal! I didn't see that coming. I did not see that coming. 1-0. We're leading South Korea. It's a fantastic strike by Backcroft. Or whatever. How would we pronounce it? Oh, what a strike that is. A volley into the bottom corner. The keeper had no chance. Germany are beating Mexico. So we do need to hold out for this win. Because then Mexico will go... Germany will go above us if we don't win. Winning, we are not. So we have dropped down to seconds, which means that we could take on Brazil in the next round. I mean, that is unfair. I mean, we've beaten Germany. We should be leading this table anyway. Germany are 2-0 up, so we do need to win. Like, Mexico aren't doing anything. So, you know, oh, Mexico, you know, draw South Korea and draw us, but then they lose to Germany because they're shit at football. Get back out there, grab the 1 goal that we need, and win us the game. We're holding out for a 1-1 draw against South Korea. We're going to go through the group stage unbeaten, but second. So, oh, Brazil's calling. I would have rather Germany finish second, and they got Brazil, but it is what it is. And Ekdal has put it wide, which means that we're not going to win the game. It is unfortunate. We're going to go attacking. Like, we do, if, you know, we do need to score. Like, you know, I would like us to score. South Korea have a highlight. Now, this is worrying. Very worrying, but we have won the ball back, so it's not worrying, and Ishak is somewhat through. Ishak is on the line. VAR? VAR? Well, couldn't even beat the worst team in the group, so that's good, isn't it? Bring on Brazil, bring on Brazil. We're going out next round. Well done, lads. Mugs. Second round, Brazil. You know, another team that play in yellow. So, you know, we could call this the Yellow Derby. I mean, I don't know why I feel so positive for the fact that I'm going to get beaten 3-0 by the potential World Cup champions. But John Guidetti is back and he is match fit. So he goes straight into the lineup instead of Isak. And, well, it's the only hope I got. I might as well put a striker up front against Brazil because we need a goal and we're going to defend for the rest of the game. That is the tactic, I think. Brazil are going for a very similar 4-2-3-1. They're playing Neymar up front, which is just a little bit unfair, I would say. A little bit. But we got John Guidetti, so arguably just as good as Neymar. Okay, we did scrape through the group, and we have got the harder draw. I mean, Germany took on Switzerland and got knocked out, so spoilers. But we're playing it in a very awful grey kit, so that's grey and navy. It looks terrible. It looks so shocking. Maybe that'll sum up the game. Okay, Brazil have a highlight after only 9 minutes, and they've taken the lead. So, Gabriel Jesus gives them the lead. Might be a little bit difficult from here, but I have the faith. There's still 80 minutes to play. Oh, we do have a highlight as well, only 2 minutes later. Third, play it out wide, son. Oh, he finds Durmaz. Durmaz into the box. Barcroft, this 1-1. We've equalised against Brazil. Hello. Hello. Take that, you Brazilian farmers. I don't know where that came from. But we have equalised against Brazil. We're still in this game. Jimmy Durmaz with another fantastic cross and Barcroft at the back post. 1-1. Let's take the game to the Brazilians. I can hear the police outside. That's worrying. They're probably going to arrest me if I win this game for cheating. We're not going to win this game anyway. I'm just, you know, I'm just playing it slow. Like, we're keeping expectations low. Because if you keep expectations low, you can never be disappointed. Brazil scored. Well, that's disappointing. Philip Coutinho, 2-1. I think it's just a bit unfair, though, that, you know, a lot of Brazilians, you know, they're worth about 100 million, 150 million. I think the most one of my players is worth is a packet of crisps. And not even a good packet either. Like, you know, Frazzles. Maybe chipsticks. Brazil in the attack again. It's not looking good from a team. From a team. I'm not sure why I've gone northern there. Although, that might change. Barcroft. Edison punches away. Ekdal. Let's get in the box. Get it in the box. Don't keep playing it backwards. In the box. Jimmy Oh, no. Nearly had a chance there. Okay, we're 45 minutes from the end of the episode. So, if we could, like, turn it around. Oh, Jesus. Firmino, 3-1. We're out of the World Cup. Well, it was a good run, though. It was a good run. We beat Germany. And then it went downhill from there. We didn't win a single game after that. So, that's... it's gone well. I mean, we're... You know, in terms of shots on target, we've had 5 out of the 6. So it's not too bad. Are we going to get a second to maybe finish our campaign? No, we're not. We're going to lose 3-1 to Brazil. Not the worst result in the world, but I didn't win the World Cup, so I failed there. So episode 1, we have failed. We're out of the World Cup. We go on again. Second episode is Morocco, which is not going to go any better. I don't know why I'm even bothering, like, upping that. But if you did enjoy that episode, make sure you give it a thumbs up. You know, put in the comments below what I did wrong. Subscribe if you're new. Obviously, I upload very irregularly if you're new around here. Yes, next episode we take on Morocco and hopefully we're going to get out of the group because we've got Spain and Portugal and Iran to contend with. I mean, I'm more worried about Iran than Portugal, really. And Spain. And then if we get through that, we've got Russia. So, you know, we might win the tournament. We're not going to win the tournament. But we might win the tournament. But we're not going to win the tournament.